Hi Leo, Daily Horoscope for May 28, 2023. The use of energy. Number 1 helps bring about the realization of lofty objectives. Leo, your horoscope for tomorrow serves as a friendly reminder that the most important thing on the path to achieving your goals is to get started. You should not, under any circumstances, give up on the plan. Instead, it is preferable to think again about all of the specifics of the job that has to be done. During the phase of the moon known as the waxing gibbous, you should take extra special care of your body. If you make time for aesthetic operations, you will notice a significant improvement in the state of your skin and hair. A beneficial impact will be produced by nourishing masks. Family. The responsibility of maintaining harmony will fall on Leo's shoulders. Because the moon's current position in Virgo makes people more irritable and suspicious, it's important to avoid making critical evaluations and judgments. Bring your ego under control, and if at all feasible, stop working on initiatives that don't make you happy. Learn to think logically and don't waste your time trying to fathom the incomprehensible. If you are for glory, you might end up giving up a lot. Should you roll up your sleeves or go out and dance in the sun? It's possible that you'll have the want to accomplish both of those things today, and if you play your cards well, you should be able to find out how to make both of those things happen. The weekend is drawing near, but you aren't in the mood to relax since the sun is now transiting Gemini in your 11th house, which governs your outbound connections to social organizations and international contacts. You will be only too glad to spend the day partying with friends and exploring what activities you can uncover outside your own backyard or finding any method you can to enjoy yourself given the present state of the world. With such a bustling energy in the sky above, you will be only too happy to do any of these things. As the sun makes a tight square to the perceptive moon in Virgo and your second house of earn cash and material goods, it is possible that you may get an unexpected call from your employer. Put your head down and cross off any items on your to-do list. The odds are that these tasks will be well worth the effort, even if they involve a bit more work than you would prefer. Do you believe that the people you date help bring you closer to the things that are important to you? Are the values that your spouse holds compatible with the values that you hold? As the moon is now located in the sign of Virgo and in the second house of your chart, these are important issues to consider today. People often find themselves in partnerships that do not necessarily bring them closer to the things that are important to them in their life. This is a common occurrence. As a natural consequence, they wind up feeling bitter and unhappy, and the ties they form with others don't endure very long. Ask yourself what steps you can take to increase the likelihood that the partners you attract will share your values, at least to some extent. It is inevitable that you and your partner will always have certain points of contention with one another. Nevertheless, what is most important is that these issues are not of a fundamental nature and that you and your partner are able to appreciate one another despite the fact that you do not always agree. In addition to that, how can you learn to be less rigid and how can you learn to embrace alternative ideals that you may end up discovering to be true for you? The Leo Love Horoscope encourages people to listen to their gut instincts. Reduce the amount of work you do if you want to take things easy. It's probable that someone you care about will comprehend what you're saying and won't bother paying attention to what you say. Not the best day to make important decisions. Make an effort to retain control of yourself and resist the need to respond to things that irritate you. It will be able to make it through the difficult time thanks to the optimistic spirit that the number 6 represents in relation to love. Regardless of the external conditions, you should make every effort to protect the couple's shared goals right up to the very end. Are you content with the way that your finances are now standing? Through your employment, are you able to earn the amount of money that you would want to? Because the moon is now in the sign of Virgo and located in the second house, which is associated with one's wealth and personal resources, these are excellent questions to ask oneself today. You should also use this opportunity to examine the way you handle your financial matters and determine whether or not there is anything you can go without or reduce your spending on in order to make more efficient use of your resources. Figure out how to be organized in the manner that you spend money and keep track of the amount of money you spend on each aspect of your life by learning how to be organized. This is not the greatest moment to straighten things out. Please avoid becoming involved in any problems at work. Steer clear of sensitive subjects, and don't respond to provocation. The professional horoscope for Leo does not include any pessimistic forecasts or predictions about Leo's professional endeavors. Now that everything has been taken care of, you may go on with your plans, but be sure not to speed through the process. Mercury's position in Taurus encourages focus as well as the capacity for logical reasoning. Nevertheless, take care not to get too preoccupied with the investigation of specifics. Doing so will hinder you from evaluating the breadth of the work. The stars are aligned in your favor today, Leo, making this an auspicious moment for your financial situation. It's possible that you'll feel much more concentrated than usual, and that you'll have a few intriguing epiphanies in which you're able to explore new avenues of possibility with regard to your income. It is necessary for you to take time to unwind and reset yourself, and it is important for you to find new methods to relax today. This is particularly important if the stress of money has been getting the better of you recently. Leo, you need to keep yourself active by planning plans, but most importantly, you need to maintain thinking optimistic thoughts. On the horizon, there are promising chances. Today, Leo, you are feeling more confident than usual. Yet, it is essential that you do not allow your ego to steer the course of your activities. You may build harmony inside your body and enable your confidence to flourish in a natural way by learning how to balance the chakras, which are energy centers located throughout the body. Today is a good day to practice working with chakra stones since they effortlessly balance the chakras and leave you feeling revitalized. While you breathe deeply and hold chakra stones in your left hand, you may help bring about harmony. Greek yogurt is an excellent source of probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that improve the health of the digestive tract. Today, Leo, you may want to try eating a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with berries and granola for breakfast. Take the day to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and spend it as near to nature as you can. The horoscope of health for Leo suggests that you take the day off and do anything you want to do with it. It's possible that going to the gym has been on your to-do list for a while, or that you've always wanted to find peace and quiet in the great outdoors. When the moon is in the sign of Virgo, it is a beneficial time to focus on improving oneself and seizing any chance to make positive changes in one's life. Maintaining a cheerful attitude will be easier for you if you engage in modest exercise. Health-improving treatments, such as massage and contrasting douche, are particularly effective. Today, Leo, there is a good chance that you will have a number of choices available to you, and it may be a bit challenging to determine where precisely your interests lay among all of these possibilities. Even if there are times when you know there are things that are much more essential for you to go out and do, there are still times when you really want to be the center of attention at the party. When you give in to the pull of your desires, you won't always end up precisely where you imagined you would, and the people who are closest to you may be the first to notice when you make a mistake. You are so extremely competent and have the ability to genuinely amaze people in a way that very few other signs can, but it wouldn't be wholly unusual if you feel like your message keeps missing the point today. Although you can truly dazzle people in a way that very few other signs can. Despite your best efforts, you won't be able to connect with other people today. Nevertheless, this does not indicate that this transit will continue indefinitely. Give it a day or two, and you'll be back to your passionate self in no time. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.